Alberta, where you been so long? Where'd you stay last night? Girl, you're on my mind. Alberta, Alberta. Well, ain't had no loving in a great long time. Alberta, where you been so long? Alberta, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you've been gone.
Into the upper 60s, low 70s at night. Daytime highs have been in the upper 80s. Been getting a lot of rain lately. Got 3 inches in 3 hours the other day. I'm doing a quick video update today because it's dry at the moment, in the sense that it is not currently raining. I still have some spots in the garden that are close to underwater, but today and tomorrow might be our break in rain, and we're expecting about a whole nother week to 10 days of rain next week. On the back porch here, we got some lemon basil flowering. We got some Thai basil, which I've been impressed about, has not bolted to flower nearly as quickly as some other basil varieties. We got plenty of Malabar spinach climbing the pool trails. Some of this Malabar spinach is going to seed. I've been very impressed with Malabar spinach. This is my first year really growing it. It's a great heat tolerant, humidity tolerant, substitute for spinach. Not a true spinach, but functions just like spinach in the kitchen. Grapefruit mint is putting on beautiful purple flowers. I have yet to see the spearmint flower. The apple mint is starting to put on beautiful white flowers. My citrus trees are doing well. The citrus trees start to put on thorns. I love citrus. So much diversity there. Plant a citrus seed, you never know what you're going to get. Big surprise. Another citrus tree putting on thorns. A couple goji berry seedlings. 2 more citrus trees, one of which is starting to put on thorns. Got plenty of Malabar spinach. Pretty excited about this tomato here. This was just a cutting I took from one of the summer tomatoes. Most of the summer tomatoes have now been eaten up by late blight. This one is a cutting that I took 2 weeks ago. It's doing really well. My cherry bell peppers are finally turning red. I got this nice one doing well. Purple basil, sweet Italian basil. Don't ever plant okra in a container, it's a bad idea. Swiss chard, wheat greens in here doing pretty good. Got some sweet basil, tomatoes, tons of Malabar spinach. Hugel culture plot's doing really good. I got 10 12 foot tomatoes running out of the hugel culture plot into neighboring garden spaces. This nice big tomatillo bush here. I've been harvesting lots of tomatillos. I got some Thai long beans that need staking. This is my first year really doing a big hugel culture bed, and it was very slow to start. Early in the season, the plants were kind of small and stunted. I think that was due to lockup of nitrogen as a lot of things were breaking down. Right now, it's the beginning of August, and the hugel culture plot is probably the most productive plot in the entire garden. I mean, this is really only a 4x4 plot, and I got 10 or 15 huge okra plants. I got multiple 10+ foot tomato vines, plenty of herbs, chard, kale, lots of stuff in here. I recently seeded what used to be the winter radish plot with some dinosaur kale. We'll come back to some in a minute. We're going to keep trucking on our tour of the garden here, that little farm road. Malabar spinach climbing. Got all these beautiful peppers. I want to say these are the Hungarian wax variety.
Keep on rolling,
Just some
my
small
good
2.5
buddy.
gallon dollar store pot, some compost and some wood chips. Got some beautiful Scotch bonnets starting to turn. These are some of my favorite peppers to look at. They're stupid hot. But they're wonderful to look at. First time filming a video with my new iPhone. I anticipated that the quality would be a lot better than my old phone, but it looks kind of strange on my screen. I'm gonna pause the video and the image looks to be a little bit sharper now. I'm not sure what was happening a couple minutes ago. Got a little jalapeno pepper plant, some dandelion. This is my Dill's giant Atlantic pumpkin. I'm really hoping this starts to take off. It needs some fertilizer, it needs a drier climate. Some pretty blue flowers. Got some red and burgundy jalapenos here. Lots of strawberry plants sending out orders to make new plants for next season. Chocolate habanero is still truckin'. My buddies made some salsa from some of these. Unbelievably good. Lots of stuff still wet. Loquat tree. The permaculture guild here is doing pretty good. I recently chopped down a lot of the tomatoes that were in buckets and reseeded some dinosaur kale and some peas and some bush beans. Try to replenish some of the soils. I'm going to try to do a no-till model using 5-gallon buckets. A lot of people use 5-gallon buckets and change out the soil media after every season or every crop. I'm going to try to just alternate between and heavy feed crops like tomatoes, heavy wood chip mulched surface, and compost potatoes. Some volunteer tomatoes doing pretty well here. Ate a cantaloupe from here the other day, volunteer cantaloupe. I'm usually allergic to cantaloupe. Comes from the store, take one bite of cantaloupe, itchy throat, watery eyes. I ate an entire cantaloupe from this volunteer plant right here the other day. Didn't have so much as a single symptom. Not sure why. Okra's been doing really well. Been making lots of pickled okra for dinner today. I got some skillet fried okra in the pan. Look at that beautiful sweet basil there. It's starting to flower. I need to pinch that off so that it's not allowed to flower. It needs to put out some more vegetative growth. Some beautiful okra there. Got some volunteer stuff coming up here in the cinder block garden. Here's my dinosaur kale I recently seeded. This is turning into a compost pile again. This is a compost pile for multiple years. This past winter it was a great salad green garden. Tons of hugel and kale and radish and all kinds of greens in here. Starting to treat as a compost pile again. Got huge volunteer tomatillos, volunteer tomatoes. Got some Malabar spinach climbing here. It's late summer for us, so keeping tomatoes alive is kind of a challenge. Tomatoes at this time of year are definitely succumbing to diseases as well as things like worms. Mainly late blight, it's really taking out tomatoes at this time of year. Also in August, the temperatures can be too high for fruit set. A lot of times if your nighttime temperatures are over 80 Fahrenheit, you won't get good fruit set. Lately we've been having some of the other nighttime lows have been a little bit below 80, so we're having a proper fruit set. Back to where we started. We're going to be the garden for next to the hugel plot. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Today and tomorrow we're expecting things to be fairly warm, pretty dry, and we're anticipating at least 7 to 10 days of rain after that. So I'm sure I'll make a garden video in a few days complaining about how much rain we've been getting. But for today and tomorrow, hopefully things will dry out a little bit. I got this beautiful volunteer tomato here. I decided to put some walls and wood chips around it. I like to reward volunteers if they start to do well in their own. I try to help those who help themselves. This whole area here is kind of in the shade of this oak tree. Right now, we're getting at least 12 hours a day of direct sunshine. So some of the things that are in the shade are actually really better than some of the things that are kind of getting out in the sun. This volunteer tomato has been grown very slowly. It used to be a potato leaf variety. Some type of a large sandwich slicing tomato. Growing very slowly, but I'm expecting a pretty good yield from this probably in September or October. I'll check back in with y'all in a couple of days. Just wanted to give you a quick garden update before we get some more